Imagine waking up one spring morning to the sounds of birds chirping outside. You look outside and at first glance you see a blackbird, but the very next moment, with the perfect twist of the bird's head, you notice the bird glittering as the morning sunshine hits the bird's feather. You wonder, why does a blackbird appear black one minute, but the very next its feathers are a shiny, iridescent blue, violet, or green? Now, imagine a world without colorful birds. You wonder, how did this happen? Are we humans to be partly blamed for? If you really think about it, in order for a bird to produce its feathers, it needs to obtain nutrients from food, just as humans require food in order to grow. However, with increasing climate change and habitat destruction, birds and other animals are more likely to face stressful environments, which makes it harder for them to find food. Feathers are unique to birds. After all, they distinguish birds from all other animals on Earth. Not only are they important in flight and thermoregulation, but feathers are a sexually selected trait. The decorative feathers of many birds are very costly to produce and therefore act as an honest signal of a bird's quality. There are many studies that have shown that the more colorful the bird, the greater its mating success and the stronger its immune system. For example, male European starlings are shown to display their iridescent chest and throat feathers to females during courtship, who are then attracted to males with the glossier feathers. So how do birds even produce color? There are two primary mechanisms. There's pigmentation or there's structural colors, which is the focus of my research. Structural colors are produced by the special structure of feathers, where light interacts with organic molecules of varying refractive indices, which then produces the blue, violet, green, and iridescent colors that we see. When light strikes in iridescent structural colors, they appear to change in color as the angle changes. Now this explains why the blackbird we saw earlier appeared black one minute, but the very next its feathers were shining. Even though there are widespread variations in the size, the shape, and the arrangement of nanostructures, many researchers believe that structural colors are produced by the self-assembly of nanostructures and is independent of the bird's nutritional condition. However, data from correlational studies indicates that feather brightness is correlated with the bird's condition. Nonetheless, there are very few experimental studies that strengthen this evidence. Our lab's questions to these findings were, can nutritional stress adversely influence iridescence? This leads to my current research, where we collaborated with scientists at the Advanced Facility for Avian Research at Western University. Here we set up an experimental procedure to determine whether European starling nestlings living in stressful environments display changes in iridescence. Where some starling nestlings were randomly assigned to an experimental group where they had restricted access to food and a control group where they had unlimited access to food. Following the experiment, we collected feathers from 4 different body regions and then analyzed them for differences in brightness, hue, and saturation using reflectance spectrometry. The ultimate goal of our research is to understand if there is a relationship between early nutritional stress and plumage coloration. If our data reveal an association, our results will then support the condition dependence of structural colors. Eventually, we hope that structural colors can become important non-invasive bioindicators of environmental stress so that we can help protect the future of our birds for generations to come. Thank you.